Welcome to Deadbeat Sessions, where the Herald Review brings in local artists to play in our more.
Visit Jacob's Music Shop, Cochise County's #1 spot for all your music needs. We've got chords, strings, picks, and quality affordable guitars. Jacob's Music Shop is a certified Teton dealer and offers a Teton lifetime warranty. If we don't have it in store, we can order online. Stop by Jacob's Music Shop on Fry Boulevard next to Breakmasters, Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturday, 11 to 4.
Nice. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Brad Clark, and for this Dixieland, I'm playing the Soprano Sax.
And my name is Brandon Johson, and I am playing the Sousaphone.
I'm Ron Hinkle. I'm playing the 4-string banjo.
I'm Edwin. I play the cornet.
We are King Crawdaddy
And the Mudbugs.
Let's try it again. King Crawdaddy
And the Mudbugs.
Well, for the last 10 years?
10 years, over 10 years.
The community band has been playing a Dixie devotional at Faith Presbyterian, series of concerts, fundraisers, February, March, and April, for the last 10 years, except for COVID and the year after. And so we've been playing more or less this group, different people over the years, but more or less this group, and we finally decided last summer to let's make it official. The name, back when I was in an army band in Alabama, my co-leader and I came up with the name. I said King Crawdaddy, and he said, oh, and the Mudbugs. And then we never used it. He even did up some artwork on it and everything, and then we just never used it. And so when the time came, I thought, you know what, it's time to use that name.
Well, playing together with these guys, it was just an awesome experience. Just the level of talented musicians and the fun we have. Just making music that makes me smile. Dixie is one of those genres that you just play and you're just starting to feel good. And having such wonderful musicians that we played, like say, with our Dixie devotionals and any other time get together. It's just been a wonderful experience for me, and I hope to be able to do it for years to come.
I think there's a reality that we can't ever do the same thing twice, and there's a level of fun in that. You know, I like to joke that if we rehearse too much, it's going to get worse, and it never gets worse. It always gets better, and I think that's that element of just being responsive to each other. As a tuba player, I rarely get opportunities to play in situations where I have to improvise or do something that isn't exactly the notes on the page. And so this for me is it stretches me, and it's a new opportunity for me in that. And so I enjoy that aspect of it as well.
They said them all. But we all get along here, so yeah, it's really fun to play with these guys every time. You know, how many rehearsals we have? One.
Yeah,
In the
one is
past
done.
week. And then concert yesterday, it was so fun. We get along. We
Yeah.
respect each other.
And for me, the many different kinds of music that I've been involved in, trad jazz is always just fun because we just let loose and go for it. And that's the spirit of the music. So, whether it's original or not, or improvised or not, that's the spirit of the music. We just play.
Our next concert, our next performance, is going to be with the City of Sierra Vista's grand opening museum at the Henry F. Hauser Museum, which is going to be 23rd of Friday, 23 August, 6 to 8. The exhibit is the City of Sierra Vista from the prehistoric times to now, and the cultural events, and there's going to be like a kids room and it's discovery room. So that's our next, say, hired gig. We were kind of approached last night to maybe do some playing at some retirement homes in the area. So we were going to look at that, our calendars and schedules, and like I say, we're always open to anywhere else. playing the saxophone, when I first heard it, I just said I have to play it, and as I ran home to tell my mom about it, she said, okay, and there it was. Now, like I say, you'll see me on the soprano saxophone. I play a whole variety of saxophones. That's my primary instrument, and whatever the situation needs, or whatever the band needs, or whatever group I'm in, I'll pick up the saxophone needed. Like I say, I played in, like say, the symphony, all 4 of the saxophones, and just give me that variety of say the instrument and the period and the music. I just love it. Love it to say.
So I think for me, sometimes I think that the tuba picked me. I started off as a trumpet player, and I just wasn't that great of a trumpet player. And then my band director switched me to trombone, and I was an okay trombone player. And then there became a need in the 7th grade for some tuba players, and I got chosen to try tuba out. And within about 2 weeks, I was performing at the concert, and so, you know, I think the tuba is large and unglamorous, and I think it's a way that suits my personality, and that, like, I tell people, you know, I don't take myself that seriously, because I play this big, ridiculous instrument that barely fits in the car and barely fits in this room, and but it's been a good fit for me.
And we love it.
And we love it. We love it. We just love it.
Well, since the trumpet or cornet is the best instrument of them all. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, Dad is a trumpet player, so yeah, he taught me. It's my first teacher. I joined the Army band, and actually worked with this guy right here.
He was my boss.
Ooh, yeah. But yeah, no, love trumpet, and love you guys too.
We do.
Love the other instruments. So.
And your brother plays too.
Oh, my brother plays trumpet too. Yeah. Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
For me, there are no well, yes, there are saxophone bands. There are no trumpet bands that I know of, but there are banjo bands, and that's what I grew up in. My father, the year I was born, started the Seattle Banjo Band, and then he moved to the Grays Harbor area of Washington and started the Grays Harbor Banjo Band. When I was 12 years old, no, when I was 6 years old, he gave me a banjo. That night, I drew a farm scene on the head of the banjo. And my dad realized, well, he's not ready for music, but maybe an art career. But so finally, at age 12, I said, okay, it's time. And my dad taught me 3 chords, and I took off, and I haven't stopped since.
And how many banjos do you have, Ron?
I have 5 at the moment.
Oh, just 5.
Just 5.
Oh, okay.
This is my favorite. This is 1930 Vegavox 1. Wonderful instrument. Almost perfect condition.
Well, last night we had fun. I was possessed by the spirit of Sidney Bechet. I didn't even know who he was until Ron pointed it out. He was a soprano saxophonist in the 20s, right?
Yep.
20s. So I got to listen to some of the music on YouTube, and I have to say that he's given me some things to think about when I'm playing.
Let's go around the horn here.
I think if I could, I want to answer this 2 ways, right? So, I think I would collaborate with Willie Nelson, because Willie Nelson has this ability to find himself with people from all different kinds of musical backgrounds, and as somebody who was an outsider for a long time. And so, as a tuba player, right, like, again, not taking myself that seriously, this opportunity to just show up and be me, right, with whatever kind of group I can find myself. And so that draws me to Willie Nelson. And then I'd also say that the former professor of tuba at Arizona State University, Sam Palafian, is someone that I had some college experiences with, and he really shaped me as someone who, not only as a player, but how to think about music differently. And so he's no longer living, but if there was an opportunity to collaborate with him, I would definitely do that.
And I think Willie would be open-minded to say, yeah, sousaphone, come on up.
That's right.
Well, I can't follow Willie Nelson. He
He raised the bar.
she got lots of things to edit there. Well, I think I answered the question the first time I was here. No particular trumpet player. I listen to them all. But the big names, Louis Armstrong, Wynton Marsalis, Chet Baker. And those are the old ones. I listen to the young ones as well. There are so many good trumpet players right now that will influence us just to play better every day.
I think for me, keeping it banjo specific, 4-string banjo specific, I have to go back to the 1920s because that was the Roaring 20s. The Jazz Age was the banjo's heyday. Thousands and thousands of banjos were sold, and lots of people played it. And if you think of New York City and the flappers and the Jazz Age, the banjo was at the heart of it. And so if I could collaborate with anyone, it would be to go back to the 1920s and walk down the street and find a band to sit in with and hope they hire me.
Share it with us. Share it with the audience.
We're tentatively scheduled to play on Halloween Thursday night at the concert in the park, a new fall series concert in the park, and I threw out the idea of having a Crawdad costume contest. And if you want to know what that would look like, just think of a real small lobster. And believe it or not, if you go on Amazon and type in Crawdad costume, you will find them. Much to my wife's chagrin, because she saw what I was doing and said, no, But Halloween, yes.
So I'll put that on our website when it's created.
And Parma Lee said, send her some information on that. She will advertise that. So, Crawdad Costume Contest, October 31st in Veterans Memorial Park. Be there or be square.